Okay, so today we are going to see the conditional statements. Last time we have seen the variables. Now let's see the conditional statement. So in the conditional statement, there are basically three types we can say. Main type is if condition, if statement. But in the if statement, again we can say three kind of different ways we can write the or we can construct the if condition. Three subtypes we can say. One is if else. One is if else construct we can say. Then second one is multi if statement. Second one is multi if statement. And third one is nested if statement. Now this is a basically the syntax of writing a if condition. So over here it will be a condition if condition, and it will be either true or false, right? Either true or false. Now if condition, then if it is true, then it will go to this begin statement. If the condition is true, then it will enter into the begin statement. Then over here it will be a statement 1. This is S1 means statement 1. Statement 1 will execute, statement 2 will execute, statement 3 will execute. This is just simple demo example. Then if we have done the begin, then we have to do the end of the transaction, right? Then that is why it is written end over here. Now else, so what means, if this condition is true, then it will happen this thing, right? Whatever the statement we have written in the first begin end, it will execute that one. Otherwise, if the condition is false, then it will execute these statements S4, S5, S6, right? Now multi if. So in the multi if, there will be a if condition again. If condition, then begin. If the condition is true, then this statement will execute. Else if second condition will be there. If that, if this condition is false, if this condition is false, then it will check to this second condition. If the second condition is true, then it will execute this statement. If both of this condition is false and third condition is true, then it will execute these statements. And if all of this condition is false, then it will execute these statements. So over here multiple if statements are there. This is single one, this is second one, this is third one, and this is last one, which is fourth one, right? So this one we can say is multi if statements. Now what is nested if? This is a third type, right? This is a third type. So in the nested if, again it will check if condition is true, then it will enter into the begin statement. In the begin, again one more condition will be there. In the begin, again one more condition is there. If this condition is true, then it will check, it will execute the statement inside the begin statement. If this condition is false and this condition is true, so is this, if this is true and if this is false, then it will execute, will these statements, right? It will execute these statements. But now suppose if this statement, this condition is false, then it will not go into this begin and end block. It will directly go to this else block. It will directly go to this else block, and it will execute, it will execute these statements, right? It will execute these statements. Now now over here we have One thing over here, write a program. 1 minute, 1 minute. EMP1, select star from EMP1 where EMP number equal to 75221, right? Now let me check. Okay, I'm updating the salary. Update P1, set salary equal to 2000 where just see what I am doing over here. Now I have updated one record. Write a program to input. Write a program to input EMP number. So EMP number will be one variable, right? And that will be integer. Increment the salary by specific amount. Increment the salary of particular EMP number by some specific amount. So EMP, this amount will be also be one variable, right? After the increment, if the salary exceeds 5000, then cancel the increment in EMP table. Then cancel the increment in EMP table. So this salary also we need to store somewhere. So for that purpose also we need to declare one more variable, right? Salary. So over here first variable will be EMP number. Second variable will be amount. Third variable will be salary. Now we have to set the value of EMP number for which we want to increment the salary by 5000 or some amount. Now amount also we have to set, right? Why? Because the salary by specific amount. We want to increment the salary by some specific amount. So over here I am incrementing the salary by 2500. Over here I am incrementing the salary by 2500. So now let's see. This is my salary. I am incrementing by 2500. What will become the next salary? 4500. So if the incremented salary will be, if the incremented salary if after the increment the salary is greater than 5000, then cancel the increment. Now I have over here begin transaction update EMP1 set salary is equal to salary plus amount. Salary plus amount. So what is the amount? What is the salary? This one, right? Where where EMP number equal to at the rate EMP number, right? Where EMP number equal to at the rate EMP number. Now I also want store the somewhere, right? So what I am doing after the salary updation, I am storing that salary into variable at the rate salary. Now I have to check if at the rate salary is greater than 5000. If the salary after the increment is greater than 5000, then roll back. Roll back means before update whatever it is, right? Before update whatever it is, we have to mention that salary only. Otherwise commit. So now see over here. What is the salary over here? We have seen it, right? What is the salary? 2000, right? Now if I execute this query, what will happen? See, one row affected. Now what is the salary? 4500. What I have mentioned over here, 4500, right? Now let's see for someone else. Let's see for, okay, this one. Now see his salary for this particular employee, 7788. What is the salary? 3000. If I do the increment in the salary 3000, it will become 5500. But what is the condition? If salary is greater than 5000, yes, the rollback. This will happen. So will the salary will update? No, salary will not update, right? One row affected. Now see, what is the salary? 3000 salary only, right? 3000 salary only. It hasn't updated, right? Now let me know if you have any question till now.
So Harshit, why they're using rollback and commit here? Like, is it a requirement of the question or like?
Okay, now let's see one more example. This is a multi-if statements example. Multi-if. This is a single if, right? Single if else. Now see over here in my EMP1 table. In my EMP1 table, there will be multiple departments are available, right? There will be multiple departments are available. Select star from EMP1. Distinct DPT number. 10, 20 and 30 departments are available, right? 20, 20 and 30 departments are available, right? Now over here, what I want to do, where DPT equal to 10. Now let me DPT equal to 10, DPT equal to 20, DPT equal to 30, right? Now if my DPT number is 10, then increment the salary by 10%. If my DPT number is 10, then increment the salary by 10%. I want to do that. If my DPT number equal to 20, then increment my salary by 15%. Increment the salary by 15%. If my DPT number equal to 30, then increment the salary by 20%. I want to do that, right? I want to do that. Then for that purpose, I have to store and all this thing. See one thing, all this 10, 20 and 30 I am doing for some particular employee only. For some particular employee only I am checking, because right now I am not using any looping construct, right? So I can do for one employee, right? EMP number equal to 7839. So now what is the DPT number of this employee? DPT number of this employee is 10 and salary is 5000, right? Salary is 5000. Now I have to check EMP number. Then I have to store the department number of this particular employee in some variable, right? So I am storing into this variable. Now I have to take this percentage also in some variable, right? So for that purpose, at the rate PCT variable has been stored. Now I am checking for one employee only, right? I am checking for one employee only. So 7839, select DEPT number from EMP1 where EMP number equal to at the rate EMP number. So DEPT, right? So for this particular employee, that department value will be stored in this variable now. In this variable now, right? Now I have to check if department number equal to 10, then set at the rate PCT equal to 10. If the department number equal to 20, set at the rate PCT equal to 15. If department number equal to 30, set at the rate PCT equal to 20. So what is this? If, else if, again else if, multiple if conditions are there, and that is known as multi if statements. That is known as multi if statements. And else, if there is no not from 10, 20 or 30, then for that increase the salary by 5%. Now I have to do update, right? Update EMP1 set salary equal to salary plus 5% divided by 100, or salary multiplied by 10 divided by 100, right? Now after the over here right now, what is the salary? After the increment, how much salary it will be? 5500, right? Because 10% I want to increase, right? So now let me execute this one. Let me execute. Now see, what is the salary? 5500, right? This is multi if statements. Multiple if conditions are there, right? Now let me know if you have any questions. Now let's see one example of nested if statement. One example of nested if statements. So now write a program to process bank transaction, withdrawal or deposit. Now I have this one table available with me. Select star from this one accounts table. Very small table. This is the data. Balance and account number. Now see what we are we have to process the bank transaction. So for that purpose account number I have taken integer. So I am again checking for one particular account holder, right? One particular account holder only. Now type. So whether it is withdraw or whether it is deposit, either W or D, either W or D, right? So type will be W and D will be stored in type variable. Now amount, how much amount a particular account holder is withdraw, or how much amount a particular account holder is the deposit, right? That thing. And now balance. So after the withdraw and withdraw or deposit, balance will be checking, right? We will be checking balance also, right? Now set at the account number is equal to 101, set type equal to W, set amount equal to 1000. These three variable we have set for now, right? These three variable we have set for now. This is a static one, but we are checking a nested if functionality, right? That is why we have declared it as a static variables. Now if at the rate type equal to W, Now we are checking if it is a withdraw. Then what we have to do? We have to check the balance. We have to store the balance somewhere. Because if I am withdrawing some amount which is more than my balance, then it will not allow me to withdraw, right? It will not allow me to withdraw. My balance is not sufficient. It will throw some error, right? So now select balance. So I have to store this data, balance data into some variable, right? From accounts number where account number is equal to at the rate account number. So I am storing this 101 balance somewhere over here at the rate balance. Now if at the rate amount, whatever amount I'm withdrawing, that is greater than balance, that is greater than balance. So if you see over here, first I am checking the type condition, right? Either it is withdraw or deposit, right? Then I am, if it is a withdraw, then I am checking again one more condition which is inside this statement. So what is this? This is called as nested if, right? Nested if, not multi if. This is a nested if. If inside if, that is why it is nested. Now if at the rate amount greater than balance, whatever the amount I am withdrawing, 1000 amount I am withdrawing, if it is greater than balance, then insufficient balance will come. This statement will execute. Else what? But if it is not greater than balance, then I have to update the balance, right? Update the balance where? In the accounts table. Set balance equal to balance minus at the rate amount. Whatever amount I am withdrawing, I have to deduct that amount from my balance, right? For this particular account number only we are doing. So that is why we have mentioned that one in the account number. Now again one more else if condition is coming. Again one more else if condition is coming. Over here we are checking if the type is deposit. If the type is deposit, then we have to do what? Balance plus amount. Balance plus amount. And else what? Invalid transaction. Else what? Invalid transaction. Now let's see, execute this query. What it will return? 101 balance is 1000, but I am trying to withdraw, 1000, balance is 100, but I am trying to withdraw 1000. So amount is, we can say amount is 1000 greater than 100. 1000 greater than 100, it will it is true, right? So insufficient balance will come. While executing this one, it will come insufficient balance. See, it is coming insufficient balance. Now let's see one more thing. Now I am trying to withdraw 500. Sorry, why I am trying to withdraw? Okay, let me do 500 only, and I am doing for 100 account number. Now my balance, now see, I am doing withdrawal again, so this condition is true. Now amount, I am withdrawing 500 greater than 1000. My balance is 1000, right? So this condition is false. This condition is false. So what it will do? It will go into else part and it will update balance from 1000. It will update balance from 1000 to 1000 minus 500 equal to 500. right? So this time it should update one row. See, one row affected. Now run this table again. See over here, what is the balance? 500, right? That is what I have displayed you over here, right? 500. Now let's do for D, deposit. Let's do for deposit. Now employee number, keep the same employee, everything will be same. So it will again make 1000, right? It will again make 1000. Let's see what will happen. See over here, 100. It is again making 1000. 500 plus 500. And suppose if it is E, then what will happen? Let's see. Invalid transaction. Why invalid? There is no in our type. We are checking for type if W or if D. There is no E for checking. We are nothing checking for E. So it will go to the final else block and it will retrieve invalid transaction. So this is very important while doing the programming kind of thing, while writing store procedure, writing cursor. These things are very important, and looping also, while loop. This is how we are constructing if statements. If any other example, no, we have covered all the examples, right? Now you can ask if you have any question. So now if we want to display like this, let me try at the rate account number has insufficient balance. Let me try to run this one. Where is the error? Hmm. Okay, we have to check for withdraw. Withdraw 5000 amount. Let me try. 102. Where is this plus? Okay. Okay. Hmm, number. See what is coming over here. We can do some extra space over here also.
Beautiful, beautiful. Got it.
Account number 100 has insufficient balance.
Got it.
Why I have done cast over here? If we do not write cast
Inverted.
over here, then
Inlet
I think
converter.
it will throw some error, right?
Correct. Got it.
Mhm. Because it is trying to convert integer into varchar. So that is why cast is mandatory.
So, does that cast function converts? I mean, uh, date as well, or do we have any other functions? Now we are converting integer to varchar. We use cast for it. If let's say that I need to show